In the midst of our ever-chaotic existence, where storms of uncertainty and torrents of adversity besiege our minds, a light of profound wisdom flickers from the annals of time. This light, this guiding force, is called stoicism. It is more than a philosophy, it is a way of life, a shield for the soul and a smoldering forge for the spirit. Tonight we embark on a journey through the depths of Stoic wisdom. Together we will navigate 10 painful yet transformative lessons, each one a stepping stone toward unyielding mental toughness. These lessons, drawn from the teachings of ancient philosophers, will teach us how to master our emotions, face our fears, and grow resilient in the face of life's inevitable hardships. As we walk this path, we will find strength not in avoidance but in confrontation, not in external successes but in the virtues we cultivate within. Our quest is not merely to survive the storm but to stand firmly with unwavering spirit amidst its fiercest gales. Let us immerse ourselves in these Stoic teachings, cultivating a mind that remains unshaken, a heart that embraces discomfort, and a spirit that rises ever resilient from the ashes of adversity. Together, let us become torchbearers of mental toughness, illuminating the dark corners of our minds and those of others. And so, with hearts open and spirits unbowed, let us begin. 1. Embrace discomfort. In the silent chambers of our minds, where our deepest fears and unmet desires coalesce, lies our greatest opportunity for growth. Stoic wisdom teaches us that discomfort is not our enemy, but a profound instructor shaping our resolve and fortitude. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. Marcus Aurelius' reality often presents itself in harsh, unyielding forms, and pain is a common thread woven through the fabric of our existence. Instead of retreating from this reality, we, as practitioners of Stoicism, embrace it fully. It is through discomfort that we learn resilience, through pain that we discover our true strength. Consider the crucible, a vessel where metals are heated to their melting points, impurities burned away. We are in essence such vessels. Discomfort, then, is the fire that purifies, that hardens our spirit into something unbreakable. Each trial we face, each pang of pain, is an opportunity to forge a stronger self. In ancient times, warriors would expose themselves to harsh conditions deliberately. Such was the life of a Stoic, preparing not just in physical realms but within the depths of the mind. By seeking and consciously embracing discomfort, we transform our suffering into a tool for growth. We do not flinch from hardship, we choose it, understanding that it is the path to fortifying our inner strength. Run not from that which strains you, but towards it with open arms and willing heart. For it is in the pursuit and acceptance of discomfort where we find the seeds of resilience. As Marcus Aurelius reminds us, what stands in our way becomes the way. The thicker the thorn to our side, the more we draw upon our innate potential to overcome. We weave a narrative not of escape, but of confrontation. Each instance of discomfort is a chance to harden our resolve, much like the blacksmith hammers the blade to perfection. Let the fires of hardship temper your spirit, incinerating fragility and birthing strength. Through discomfort, we do not merely endure, we ascend, ever more powerful, ever more resilient. Thus we stand ready, unbowed by adversity, embracing every trial as a step towards our ultimate fortitude. 2. Cultivate indifference to external events. In the realm of human existence, the external world often swirls with uncontrollable forces, events that can shatter our peace and disrupt our lives. Yet within the teachings of Stoicism, we discover a profound truth. Our power lies not in altering these external events, but in mastering our inner responses to them. It is not events that disturb people, it is their judgments concerning them. Epictetus' life will inevitably present us with trials and tribulations, moments that test the very core of our being. We may encounter loss, rejection, and injustice, each capable of stirring tumultuous emotions within us. But the wisdom of the Stoics reminds us that these external events hold no intrinsic power over us. It is our judgments, our interpretations of these events, that determine our inner state. Imagine standing amidst a storm, the winds howling and the rain lashing against you. The storm is an external event beyond your control. But within the eye of the storm lies a calm center. This center represents our mind, our perceptions, an unassailable fortress impervious to the chaos outside. Stoic philosophers teach us to cultivate indifference to these external events, to stand firm within our inner fortress. By doing so, we reclaim our sovereignty over our emotions and reactions. We learn to distinguish between what we can control, our thoughts, actions, and attitudes, and what we cannot control, the actions of others, the whims of fate. Through disciplined practice, we train our minds to respond to external events with equanimity. We develop a serene detachment, an indifference that shields us from the slings and arrows of fortune. This is not apathy, but a conscious choice to focus our energy on what truly matters, our inner virtues and the cultivation of our character. In moments of turmoil, let us remember the wisdom of Epictetus. The external world may swirl with uncertainty and chaos, but within us resides a reservoir of peace. By mastering our judgments and perceptions, we transform adversity into a proving ground for our resilience. The world can hurl its challenges, but we remain unshaken, anchored in our inner strength. As we cultivate indifference to external events, we become the calm amidst the storm, the unmovable rock upon which the waves crash and break. Our peace is no longer at the mercy of external forces, but a testament to our unwavering inner resolve. Thus we rise above the tumult, embodying the Stoic ideal of a mind serene and untroubled, no matter the circumstances. 3. Focus on what you can control. In the labyrinth of life, where uncertainty and chaos often hold sway, the wisdom of the Stoics offers us a compass, the profound realization that our true power lies in focusing on what we can control. This simple yet transformative insight stands as a sentinel, guarding our peace and fortitude. You have power over your mind outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength. Marcus Aurelius considered a ship navigating tempestuous seas. While the captain cannot command the winds or calm the waves, he holds full authority over the helm and the sails. So too are we captains of our inner vessel, steering through the tumult of existence. Our dominion lies not over the fickle tides of fortune, but within the steadfast realm of our thoughts, actions, and attitudes. Life is a complex weave of events, many of which are beyond our influence. We cannot dictate the actions of others, control the unfolding of fate, or rewrite the past. However, we possess absolute command over our responses, perceptions, and choices. This is the essence of our power, an inner citadel invulnerable to external vicissitudes. By distinguishing between what we can control and what we cannot, we liberate ourselves from the futile struggle against the inevitable. This discernment allows us to direct our energy toward what truly matters, our own behavior and mindset. Herein lies our strength, our serenity, and our resilience. Imagine a gardener tending a plot. The gardener cannot summon the rain or conjure the sun, but can till the soil, plant seeds, and nurture growth. By focusing on these controllable elements, the gardener transforms a barren patch into a flourishing garden. Similarly, we must cultivate our inner landscape, focusing on our virtues, our reactions, and our efforts. The Stoics teach us that in this focus lies our freedom. When we anchor ourselves in what we can control, we cease to be buffeted by the unpredictable winds of change. We develop an inner equilibrium, a steadfastness that remains unshaken by external upheavals. In the face of adversity, let us remember the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius. True power resides within. Our peace and strength are not dictated by the world outside, but by the mastery of our inner realm. By centering our attention on what we can control, we harness the full extent of our potential, rising above the fray with unassailable dignity and strength. As we journey through life, let us wield this Stoic insight as our guiding star. By focusing on what we can control, we navigate the stormy seas with grace and resilience, transforming challenges into opportunities for growth. Thus, we embody the Stoic ideal, steadfast and unyielding, masters of our own destiny. 4. Acknowledge your mortality. In the vast panorama of existence, where the days roll onward like drifting sands, there lies a sobering but enlightening truth: we are all bound by the thread of mortality. The Stoics, in their profound wisdom, teach us to embrace this truth, not with dread, but with a reverence that transforms our perception of life itself. Let us prepare our minds as if we'd come to the very end of life. Let us postpone nothing. Let us balance life's books each day. Seneca, every breath, every heartbeat, carries us closer to our inevitable end. While many may view this as a source of fear, the Stoics urge us to see it as an instructor, a reminder to live with purpose and urgency. Acknowledging our mortality instills a sharp clarity within us, stripping away the trivial and unveiling what truly matters. Imagine standing at the edge of a vast desert, the horizon teeming with uncertainty. The measure of our days is much like this endless stretch, finite, yet filled with boundless potential. By embracing our mortality, we align our focus on the present moment, making each act a testament to our intentions and values. When we live in the shadow of our finite existence, we can no longer afford the luxury of postponement. Procrastination, indecision, and distraction fade into insignificance. Instead, a fierce urgency arises, compelling us to engage deeply with each fleeting moment. Every action, every word, becomes a deliberate stroke on the canvas of our life. Reflect on the wisdom of Seneca, who advises us to balance life's books each day. This means living as if each day were our last, ensuring that our actions align with our highest ideals. By contemplating our mortality daily, we cultivate a sense of gratitude and a commitment to our purpose. We become architects of a life that, while transient, is imbued with meaning and virtue. To acknowledge our mortality is not to succumb to despair, but to harness the power of perspective. In this light, adversity shrinks and fleeting pleasures lose their allure. We learn to prioritize the eternal over the ephemeral, the significant over the superficial. Our relationships deepen, our goals sharpen, and our resolve strengthens. Picture a candle burning in the darkness, its light growing as the wick shortens. Our lives, like the flame, are finite, yet capable of illuminating the world around us. By embracing the brevity of our existence, we amplify the brilliance of our impact. Each moment becomes precious, a fleeting opportunity to embody our values and shape our legacy. In acknowledging our mortality, we unlock the true potential of our lives. We are no longer passive spectators, but active participants, crafting a narrative that transcends time. This is the essence of Stoic wisdom, a life lived with intention, clarity, and purpose. Together, let us embrace our mortality, not as a shackle, but as a beacon that guides us towards a life of unparalleled depth and meaning. Thus, we face each day with the awareness that our time is limited, yet infinitely valuable. We stride forward, emboldened by the knowledge that our legacy is forged in the crucible of our mindful actions. In this dance with mortality, we find not fear, but unparalleled strength, transforming our fleeting existence into a timeless testament to our resolve. 5. Accept impermanence. Within the ever-flowing river of life, nothing remains static. Moments, emotions, and experiences drift past us, each carrying the essence of transience. The Stoic philosophy calls upon us to accept impermanence, not as a source of sorrow, but as the natural order, fostering resilience and wisdom. No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river, and he's not the same man. Heraclitus, every day we witness the passage of time, the changing seasons, the shifting tides, the cycle of birth and death. The fragility and fleeting nature of life are constants, often prompting anxiety or a yearning for permanence. However, the Stoics offer a transformative perspective. To embrace impermanence is to truly appreciate the richness of life. Consider a blooming flower, vibrant and beautiful, yet destined to wither. The flower's transient beauty teaches us that impermanence enhances the value of each moment. If everything were permanent, the urgency and preciousness of our experiences would diminish. By accepting that all things are temporary, we can fully immerse ourselves in the present, savoring each fleeting moment as it comes. This acceptance is not a resignation to fate, but a mindful recognition that changes the essence of existence. It urges us to let go of attachments to the past and anxieties about the future, focusing instead on the here and now. We learn to appreciate the present moment, finding joy in its ephemeral nature. Stoic wisdom teaches us that by embracing impermanence, we develop inner strength. We understand that just as the hardships of today will pass, so too will the pleasures. This realization fosters a balanced perspective, helping us navigate life's highs and lows with equanimity. We become like a mountain amidst the changing weather, steadfast and grounded. Reflect on the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who reminds us that everything we encounter is part of a larger natural cycle. The constant evolution of life is a reminder to detach from what we cannot control and focus on our own responses and actions. By accepting impermanence, we find liberation from the fear of loss and change. Visualize an artist delicately sculpting a piece from ice. The beauty of the creation lies not in its permanence, but in its fleeting existence. Just as the ice will eventually melt, so too will our experiences dissolve into the past. This awareness compels us to live with intention, crafting each moment with care and presence. The Stoics also encourage us to see impermanence as a source of strength. By understanding that everything is subject to change, we become more adaptable and resilient. We grow comfortable with uncertainty, knowing that it is an inherent part of life. This adaptability enables us to face challenges with grace and emerge stronger from them. In accepting impermanence, we unlock the ability to cherish each moment, practice gratitude, and live authentically. We develop an appreciation for the ever-changing tapestry of life and our place within it. This perspective allows us to cultivate a sense of peace and acceptance, even in the face of life's uncertainties. Thus, let us embrace impermanence not as a burden, but as a gift. As we journey through life, we stand as mindful witnesses to the constant flow of change, finding beauty in the transient and strength in the ephemeral. By accepting impermanence, we awaken to the fullness of life, appreciating each moment as a unique and irreplaceable part of our ever-evolving journey. 6. Practice voluntary hardship. In a world where comfort and convenience often reign supreme, the Stoics present us with a counterintuitive but powerful practice: voluntary hardship. This deliberate engagement with discomfort serves as a crucible for building resilience, fortitude, and a deeper appreciation for life's blessings. We must undergo a hard winter training and not rush into things for which we haven't prepared. Epictetus: at first glance, seeking out hardship might seem unnecessary or even masochistic. However, the Stoics understood that by voluntarily exposing ourselves to discomfort, we cultivate inner strength and preparedness for life's inevitable adversities. This practice not only strengthens our character but also sharpens our sense of perspective and gratitude. Imagine a soldier enduring rigorous training exercises, each designed to push their limits. While grueling, this training equips the soldier with the skills and mental toughness needed for the unpredictability of battle. Similarly, voluntary hardship prepares us for the unpredictable challenges of life. There are various forms of voluntary hardship one might practice. 1. Physical challenges: engaging in demanding physical activities, such as intense workouts, enduring cold showers, or fasting. These activities build discipline, resilience, and a greater appreciation for comfort when it is available. 2. Mental challenges: deliberately stepping out of your comfort zone by tackling difficult tasks, learning new skills, or facing fears. Such endeavors bolster mental fortitude and adaptability. 3. Emotional challenges. Practicing humility, patience, and self-denial. This might involve giving up luxuries or conveniences, practicing gratitude, or engaging in acts of kindness without expecting anything in return. Through these voluntary hardships, we develop a more profound understanding of our capabilities and limits. We learn to navigate discomfort and uncertainty with grace and composure. By facing small, controlled challenges, we build a reservoir of resilience that we can draw upon when true difficulties arise. Reflect on the wisdom of Seneca, who often practiced voluntary poverty to remind himself of the impermanence of material wealth. By living simply, he discovered that true contentment lies not in external possessions, but in the richness of the mind and spirit. This practice fostered a sense of gratitude and freedom from the fear of loss. Voluntary hardship also illuminates the contrast between necessity and luxury. By experiencing discomfort, we cultivate a deeper appreciation for what we have. Simple pleasures, often taken for granted, become sources of joy. This sharpened perspective enhances our overall quality of life and fosters a spirit of gratitude and contentment. Consider a runner training for a marathon. The long hours of strenuous effort, the burning muscles, and the fatigue are all voluntary hardships. Yet the runner emerges stronger, both physically and mentally. Similarly, as we practice voluntary hardship, we gain strength, resilience, and an unwavering spirit. The practice of voluntary hardship also empowers us to face the unexpected with greater equanimity. Life's inevitable challenges and adversities become less daunting when we have willingly subjected ourselves to controlled difficulties. We come to understand that discomfort is transient, and we possess the inner fortitude to endure and overcome it. Embracing voluntary hardship, we align ourselves with the essence of Stoic wisdom. We recognize that true strength and resilience are forged in the crucible of challenge and discomfort. By willingly stepping into the realm of hardship, we transcend our fears and unlock our highest potential. Thus, let us practice voluntary hardship with intention and purpose. As we navigate the path of adversity by choice, we build a foundation of unwavering strength, resilience, and gratitude. In this practice, we find the true essence of Stoic philosophy, a life lived with courage, purpose, and an unshakable spirit. Imagine standing on a vast plain with winds pulling you in many directions. Each gust represents a different desire, strong and compelling. Without mastery, you are at the mercy of these whims, constantly swayed and unsettled. However, by grounding yourself firmly in Stoic principles, you stand resilient, maintaining your course with clarity and purpose. To master desires, the Stoics offer several guiding principles. 1. Distinguish between needs and wants. At the heart of Stoic wisdom is differentiating between what is essential and what is superfluous. Needs are fundamental to our survival and well-being, while wants are often driven by fleeting pleasure or external validation. By focusing on our true needs, we simplify life and reduce the influence of unnecessary desires. 2. Practice mindfulness and reflection. Regular self-reflection helps us understand the nature of our desires and their origins. Are they rooted in genuine needs or in societal pressure and comparison? Mindfulness creates a space for thoughtful consideration, allowing us to respond rather than react impulsively. 3. Cultivate gratitude. Gratitude shifts our focus from what we lack to what we have. By appreciating the present and the abundance within it, we weaken the hold of unfulfilled desires. This practice nurtures contentment and reduces the incessant longing for more. 4. Develop self-discipline. Building self-discipline fortifies our ability to resist harmful desires. This involves setting clear boundaries, creating healthy habits, and practicing restraint. Self-discipline empowers us to make choices aligned with our values and long-term well-being. Reflect on the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who advises us to seek contentment within ourselves rather than in external circumstances. The Roman emperor reminds us that our power lies in our inner domain, our thoughts, reactions, and decisions. By mastering our desires, we reclaim this power, fostering a state of inner peace and autonomy. Visualize an archer aiming at a distant target. Each desire is like a gust of wind that could divert the arrow. Mastering desires is akin to focusing intently on the target, adjusting for the winds but keeping a steady hand. The archer's success lies not in eliminating the wind but in skillfully navigating and compensating for it. The Stoics also teach that mastery of desires extends to the realm of pleasure and pain. By temperating our pursuit of pleasure and acceptance of discomfort, we cultivate a balanced and resilient life. This approach enables us to experience joy without dependency and to face hardships without despair. In mastering our desires, we achieve a profound sense of freedom. We are no longer enslaved by the incessant craving for more, nor are we distressed by unmet wants. Instead, we find fulfillment in the present moment and in the richness of our internal life. This freedom liberates us to pursue our true purpose and to live in harmony with our highest values. Thus, let us commit to the practice of mastering our desires. As we navigate the journey of life grounded in wisdom and self-discipline, we transcend the tumult of fleeting wants. We discover a reservoir of inner peace and contentment, embodying the essence of Stoic philosophy, a life of virtue, clarity, and unshakable serenity. 8. Practice mindfulness. In a world characterized by relentless pace and constant distraction, practicing mindfulness emerges as a sanctuary of calm, clarity, and presence. Rooted in ancient wisdom and endorsed by modern science, mindfulness beckons us to anchor ourselves in the present moment, fostering awareness, peace, and a deeper connection to our inner selves. Do every act of your life as though it were the very last act of your life. Marcus Aurelius' mindfulness is the art of living fully in the present, with conscious attention to our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment. It involves an intimate awareness of our experiences as they unfold, allowing us to live with greater intention and to respond to life's challenges with equanimity. Consider standing beside a flowing river. Each ripple, the sound of water, and the feel of the breeze create a symphony of sensory experiences. Mindfulness invites us to immerse ourselves completely in this moment, noticing each detail with full presence and without distraction. Mindful walking: engage in a slow, deliberate walk, paying close attention to the movement of your body and the sensations under your feet. Notice the environment around you, the sounds, smells, and sights. This practice can be deeply grounding and refreshing. Mindful eating practice: eating with full awareness. Savor each bite, noticing the flavors, textures, and aromas. Pay attention to the process of eating, the movements of your body, and the experience of taste and nourishment. Mindfulness also extends to our thoughts and emotions. Instead of becoming entangled in them, we learn to observe them as they arise, like clouds passing through the sky. By observing our thoughts and emotions non-judgmentally, we gain clarity and perspective, reducing reactive tendencies and fostering emotional balance. Reflect on the wisdom of Epictetus, who teaches us that it's not events that disturb us, but our perception of them. Mindfulness helps us see our perceptions clearly, allowing us to respond rather than react. This cultivates a sense of calm and control, even in challenging situations. Another powerful aspect of mindfulness is the practice of non-attachment. By letting go of the need to hold on to pleasant experiences or to push away unpleasant ones, we remain open to the full spectrum of life. This acceptance reduces suffering and enhances our ability to experience joy and contentment. Consider a garden. Each plant, flower, and tree represents a moment in our lives. Mindfulness allows us to tend to this garden with care, noticing and appreciating its beauty and intricacies. We observe the changes, the growth, and the decay, accepting each phase with equanimity. In practicing mindfulness, we cultivate a profound connection to the present moment. We learn to live with greater intention, awareness, and gratitude. This practice enhances our overall well-being, reduces stress, and fosters a deep sense of inner peace. Thus, let us embrace mindfulness as a way of life. As we navigate each moment with full awareness and presence, we unlock the treasures of the present and embody the essence of mindful living in existence marked by clarity, serenity, and profound connection to ourselves and the world around us. 9. Serve others selflessly. In our journey toward personal fulfillment and societal harmony, few principles resonate as deeply as selfless service to others. Rooted in both philosophical teachings and spiritual traditions, serving others without expectation of reward fosters a sense of connectedness, compassion, and purpose. It enriches our lives and uplifts the communities in which we live. The best way to find yourself is to lose yourself in the service of others. Mahatma Gandhi's selfless service involves acts of kindness, generosity, and support carried out without the intent of personal gain. It's about prioritizing the needs and well-being of others, recognizing that our true fulfillment often lies in contributing positively to the lives of those around us. Imagine a garden where each plant is nurtured not for its own sake, but for the collective beauty and health of the entire ecosystem. Similarly, selfless service nurtures the collective spirit of humanity, creating a world where everyone can flourish. Here are key aspects and practices for cultivating selfless service. 1. Practice empathy and compassion. Cultivating a deep sense of empathy allows us to genuinely understand and share the feelings of others. By putting ourselves in their shoes, we can serve in ways that truly address their needs and concerns. Compassion motivates us to act on this empathy, turning feelings into meaningful actions. 2. Focus on small acts of kindness. Often, it's the small, everyday acts of kindness that have the most significant impact. A smile, a listening ear, a helping hand. These simple gestures create ripples of positivity and connection. By committing to consistent small acts of service, we build a habit of selflessness. 3. Volunteer your time and skills. Dedicate time to volunteer for causes and organizations that resonate with your values and passions. Whether it's helping at a local shelter, tutoring students, or participating in community cleanups, sharing your time and skills enhances the lives of others and fosters a sense of communal support. 4. Practice active listening. When engaging with others, practice active listening by giving them your full attention and validating their experiences. This form of service shows that you value and respect their perspectives, fostering deep connections and mutual understanding. 5. Support and advocate for others. Stand up for those who may not have a voice or who are marginalized. Advocate for just causes and support individuals who need guidance and assistance. Your efforts in creating a fair and equitable society embody the spirit of selfless service. Reflect on the wisdom of Marcus Aurelius, who emphasized the interconnectedness of humanity. He reminded us that we are all part of a greater whole, and serving others is not just a duty, but a natural expression of our shared existence. When we serve selflessly, we contribute to the well-being of the entire human family. Consider a river that nourishes the land it flows through, giving life and vitality to all it touches. In the same way, selfless service enriches our communities, fostering growth, resilience, and harmony. By serving others, we become a source of positive change and inspiration. The practice of selfless service also frees us from the confines of self-centered thinking. It shifts our focus from personal wants and desires to the well-being of others, creating a sense of purpose and fulfillment that transcends material pursuits. This shift cultivates a mindset of abundance and gratitude. In serving others, we also embark on a journey of personal growth. We develop qualities such as patience, humility, and resilience. We learn to navigate challenges with grace and to find joy in the act of giving. This inner transformation enriches our lives, making us more compassionate and empathetic individuals. Thus, let us embrace the path of selfless service. By dedicating ourselves to the well-being of others, we create a ripple effect of kindness, compassion, and hope. In serving selflessly, we embody the essence of our shared humanity, a life of purpose, connection, and profound fulfillment. 10. Reflect daily. In the pursuit of a balanced and meaningful life, Incorporating a daily practice of reflection holds immense value. Reflection allows us to pause, review, and gain insights from our experiences, fostering personal growth, self-awareness, and a deeper understanding of our actions and decisions. An unexamined life is not worth living. Socrates' daily reflection is like looking into a mirror that reveals not only our external appearance but also our inner world. It is an intentional pause to contemplate our thoughts, behaviors, emotions, and experiences, providing clarity and direction. Through reflection, we align our actions with our values and continuously improve ourselves. Imagine a sailor navigating through uncharted waters. Regular reflection acts as a compass, ensuring the course is steady and aligned with the intended destination. Without it, we risk drifting aimlessly, disconnected from our true purpose. Here are key aspects and practices for cultivating effective daily reflection. 1. Set aside dedicated time. Consistency is crucial. Allocate a specific time each day for reflection. It could be in the morning to set intentions for the day, or in the evening to review the day's events. This dedicated time becomes a sacred ritual that nurtures self-awareness. 2. Maintain a reflection journal. Writing is a powerful medium for reflection. Keep a journal where you document your thoughts, experiences, and insights. Writing helps organize your thoughts, making them tangible and easier to analyze. Reflect on what went well, what challenges you faced, and what you learned. 3. Ask meaningful questions. Engage in self-inquiry by asking reflective questions. Some prompting questions might include, what am I grateful for today? What were my biggest challenges and how did I handle them? Did my actions align with my values and goals? What could I have done differently? What lessons did I learn today? 4. Practice mindfulness and meditation. Mindfulness meditation enhances reflection by fostering a non-judgmental awareness of the present moment. Spend time in quiet contemplation, observing your thoughts and feelings. This practice creates a calm and focused mind, conducive to deeper insights. 5. Review short-term and long-term goals. Use reflection time to assess your progress toward personal and professional goals. Evaluate what steps you've taken and what adjustments are needed. Reflecting on your goals keeps you motivated and aligned with your desired outcomes. Reflect on the wisdom of Seneca, who emphasized the importance of daily self-examination. He advised ending each day by reviewing actions taken and thoughts entertained, identifying areas for improvement. This practice of daily introspection promotes continuous personal growth and virtuous living. Consider a gardener tending to a garden. Each day, the gardener inspects the plants, removes weeds, and nurtures growth. Similarly, daily reflection helps us tend to the garden of our minds, nurturing positive thoughts and behaviors while addressing and learning from mistakes. Daily reflection also encourages gratitude and a positive outlook. By acknowledging and appreciating the day's blessings, no matter how small, we cultivate a mindset of abundance and contentment. This practice enhances our overall well-being and resilience. Incorporating feedback from trusted individuals can further enrich your reflection practice. Seek the perspectives of mentors, friends, or family members who can offer constructive insights. Their viewpoints can shed light on blind spots and provide valuable guidance. Through the practice of daily reflection, we deepen our self-awareness and become more intentional in our actions. We transform from reactive beings to proactive ones, consciously shaping our lives and making thoughtful decisions. This journey of self-discovery and improvement leads to a more fulfilled and authentic existence. We stand together armored in the ancient wisdom of stoicism. As life's tumultuous trials surge around us, we are unwavering. These lessons form the crucible from which our mental toughness emerges, a testament to our unyielding spirit. Let us stride forward, resolute and unbent, transforming pain into power, adversity into strength. Thus, let our journey through stoicism make us not mere recipients of its wisdom, but torchbearers of resilience, lighting the way for others in the encroaching darkness.